Hello there. In this video, we're going to run some pretty wicked truths by you. Okay? Got your cuppa? Right then. Here we go. Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling created the game of Quidditch after a fight with her then-boyfriend. She said her frustration from the fight caused her to come up with the idea of the violent game. Earth is not a perfect sphere. The poles are slightly flattened out, and the equator bulges a bit due to the planet's continuous rotation. Real Christmas trees are better for the environment than fake ones. This is both due to the toxic materials needed to make fake trees and the fact that Christmas tree farms serve as a habitat for wildlife. Charles de Gaulle, the former president of France, is in the Guinness Book of World Records for having survived more assassination attempts than anyone else. He survived over 30 of them before dying naturally at age 79. The Louvre in Paris, France, is the world's most visited museum. Roughly 10 million people visit it each year. The museum is so vast that it can take people at least 2 full days or more to see all that there is inside. In 2016, recordings of Mozart's music sold more CDs than any other artist, beating artists such as Beyoncé, Adele, and Justin Bieber. This is partly due to Universal Music Group's release of a box set commemorating the 225th anniversary of Mozart's death.
M&Ms are named after the businessmen who created the candy. Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray didn't have the best relationship as Mars leveraged Murray out of his 20% share of the business before it became a huge success. The youngest pope in history was Pope Benedict IX, who was about 20 years old when he was elected in 1032. He is also the only person to have been the pope more than once. Listening to music can greatly enhance physical performance. Research has shown that the synchronization of music with repetitive exercise provides enhanced performance, helping people work out for longer and train more efficiently. It's a tradition in Japan to eat KFC, otherwise known as Kentucky Fried Chicken, on Christmas. To ensure they get their chicken, over 3 million people a year pre-order their Christmas meal, often months in advance. A tradition traced to Takeshi Okawara, the manager of the first KFC in Japan, which opened in 1970. Now that's one divided city. Istanbul, in Turkey, is the only city to be located on 2 continents. The western half is located in Europe, while the eastern half is in Asia. Camels store fatty tissue, not water, in their humps. Storing fat in one area helps keep them cooler than if it was distributed across the rest of their body, like fat is in most other animals.
People aged 60 years and older make up 12.3% of the global population. With advances in healthcare and longevity, that number is expected to reach 22% by 2050. Cats have an extra organ that allows them to taste scents in the air, which is why your cat stares at you with her mouth open from time to time. Nothing to worry about. Pound cake got its name from its recipe. The early recipes of pound cake called for 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of eggs, and 1 pound of sugar. That's a big cake. For every advertisement for an Apple iPhone, the time will be set as 9:41. This is the time that Steve Jobs announced the very first iPhone back in 2007. Marie Curie was the first person ever to win 2 Nobel Prizes, one for physics in 1903 and the other for chemistry in 1911 for her work on radioactivity. 1 in 4 hazelnuts ends up in Nutella. That's right, Nutella spread is so popular that it's estimated that 25% of all hazelnuts end up in a jar. Some universities are trying to grow them in labs to negate global shortages. So, did you like it, yeah? Comment below your favorite. See you round again. And thanks.